Talk about making a rookie mistake. I recorded this entire video without sound. So here I am again making a second take of today's video. My name is Black Bond. If you're familiar to the channel, you know what I'm about. If you're not familiar with the channel, I talk about gaming, sports, news, whatever I want to talk about. Latest videos include reviewing the episodes of The Last of Us TV series, not to mention talk about Hogwarts Legacy and how it has been decimating the boycotts. Also, I am part of the Weapon Wheel podcast Sundays at 5:45 p.m. Eastern over at the Weapon Wheel channel. We do have a Discord and we do have a Patreon if you want to join and you want to support. We are now at 445 strong, so we appreciate all the supporters. We appreciate the people that do join and pay for the Patreon. You get access to the Discord, you get access to the Last of Us Watch Party, and you get access to the After Dark, which is the craziest thing here on YouTube. So, speaking about the Discord, there was a big discussion in the After Dark yesterday, an absolute demonic discussion full of stupidity, ignorance, intolerance, and just overall delusion. To start things off, I've been saying this for a long time now. I have a lot of friends that game. I'm 37 years old, and most of my friends that game consider this generation of gaming to be the worst generation of all time, and I partly agree with it, because there's really nothing to play. I'm looking over my PS5 right now. I have 2 games. Returned, and God of War Ragnarok. Oh, I have Elden Ring. I keep forgetting I have Elden Ring because I would have bought it on the PC had it actually been working. So in 2 years, I have 2 games. One game is mid in God of War Ragnarok, and the other game in Returned, no, because that's what I call it, is absolute trash. Hence, it didn't sell for anything on the PC, because that game is trash. All roguelike games are trash. My opinion, don't like it, go somewhere else. Anyway, so they're talking about how Sony doesn't release many games, and that's a fact. They're talking about Microsoft, they don't release shit. That's a fact. And yet they're saying it's crazy to think that Nintendo is giving more to their audience and servicing their audience more than either Sony or Microsoft. And that's actually a fact. Nintendo is definitely appeasing their core gamer, their core audience, way more than Sony and Microsoft are. That is not a debate. That is not an argument. That is a fact. Now, do some of my friends have complaints about the graphics, the archaic hardware? Sure, but that does not negate the fact. Now we have people in the Discord, Blaze, included, saying, oh, that's not true, Nintendo's trash, they don't have games, they have all these... No, the facts are the facts. They can't comprehend that when it comes to game sales, Nintendo is dominating. The first party of Nintendo is dominating Microsoft and Sony's in-house development. Commercially, critically, and hell, we can take it as far as multiplayer too. Commercially, critically, multiplayer, new IPs, all 4 things I mentioned. And yet these morons in the Discord, hell, even morons on Twitter, they're in denial. Let's look at these game sales right here. I'm not even going to go on too long. Mario Kart 8, 52 million. Animal Crossing, 41 million. Smash Ultimate, 31 million. Breath of the Wild, 29 million. Pokemon, 26 million. Mario, 25 million. Pokemon, 20 million. Mario Party, 18 million. A Mario Party game has probably destroyed every Sony and Microsoft game this generation. Ring Fit, 15 million. Let's Go Pikachu, 15 million. Pokemon, 15 million. New Super Mario Bros. U, 15 million. Pokemon, 14 million. Splatoon 2, 13 million. Luigi's Mansion, 12 million. Super Mario 3D World, Bowser's Fury, 10 million. Splatoon 3 came out December or September, whatever. I don't even know. What is this game? September? Yeah, release date September. It's already at 10 million plus, people. Splatoon 3. And Blaze is going to talk about what's outlasting what. You want to talk about outlasting? Let's get on it, Blaze. Motorstorm, dead. Mag, dead. Starhawk, Warhawk, Calling All Cars, PlayStation All-Stars, Boring as Hell, Twisted Metal, Drive Club, The Uncharted, and Last of Us. Both of those multiplayers are dead. They don't even bother putting them in the remasters or the remakes. That's 10 games I named right there. All dead multiplayers. Gone. And yet you want to talk about outlasting? I can get on Mario Tennis right now if I wanted to. I can get on Mario Party right now if I wanted to. I could play some Mario Golf if I wanted to. I could play Mario Kart, Super Smash Brothers. I could play some Pokemon. I could play Pokken Tournament. Unbelievable. 1-2 Switch sold 3.6 million, and you want to talk about new IPs? Returnal, last I checked, was only at 500,000, and nobody's even buying that game on PC. Y'all can't even get new IPs that can outsell Metroid Dread. Y'all need to stop. It's embarrassing. Y'all need to come to terms and accept it. That the Switch is appeasing the Nintendo faithful, whether they're man-children, whether they're non-gamers, gamers, whether they're fanboys, fanatics, or casuals, whatever you want to call it, King Crimson it. The result is a result. Everything in between doesn't matter. We get from A to Z. The point, the result. The start, the end. Multiplayer. Critical acclaim. Commercial. Innovation. New IPs. Nintendo's got them all beat. I mean, look at this, people. Breath of the Wild. Mario Odyssey. I won't count Metroid Prime Remastered. Smash Bros. Ultimate. Bayonetta 2. Mario Kart 8. Animal Crossing New Horizons. Bayonetta 2. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Super Mario Bros. 3D World. Bowser's Fury. Xenoblade 3. Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Fire Emblem Engage just came out. Metroid Dread. Super Mario Maker. Astral Chain. We got Donkey Kongs, but those are old games. Bayonetta 3. Like, come on. Like, what are we really talking about here? There isn't an argument. Y'all can cry, complain, bitch and moan. Maybe you were drinking last night, Blaze. Maybe you were upset about the episode of The Last of Us. I don't know. Maybe you're mad that Tom Brady retired and could never beat Nick Foles. I don't know. But these are metrics that you cannot argue against. And yet you sat up here in Twitter, and other people sat up here in Twitter posting Sony's corporate financials. What does Sony's corporate financials have to do with Nintendo's games being reviewed better, with Nintendo's games selling better, with Nintendo offering more multiplayer games, and with Nintendo offering more new IPs? What does Sony's financials have to do with that? Y'all need to get off the carousel, get off the damage control, accept reality. And maybe, just maybe, y'all need to take that bald-headed man's advice in Kratos and tell Sony and tell Jim Ryan, don't be sorry, be better.